2.2.23, the functions f and g are defined as follows: f of x square root of x minus 10 and g of x square root of x plus 10. All right, find the domain of f. So again, if we have a radical expression, it is only defined for where the radicand, the number inside, has to be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so if I think about the number line, x is, so you just go to wherever 10 is and shade the right. So it'll be from 10 to infinity. Okay, and then g, same thing. So g is square root of x plus 10. So we want the radicand to be greater than or equal to 0. So subtract 10. So this one is going to be, so you're going to go to wherever negative 10 is, solid dot, shade that way. So that will be from negative 10 to infinity. Okay, now the next three, f plus g, f minus g, f times g, is the intersection of these two. So if I was thinking on a number line, let's make this a little nicer here. So if I had a number line and I did and let's say here's negative 10 and here's 10, and let's change a couple colors here. Let's do this blue for the f. So for blue, x is greater than 10. We got a solid dot. We're going that way. And then let's do red for the g. And we're going to put a solid dot in negative 10, and we're going that way. Now, do you see where they blend? Where they blend. Oops. I don't like that. Oh, I got to pay for those. Okay, so where they blend right here, that's the intersection, right? So that's from 10 to infinity. Okay, and then this will be the same thing. This one will be the same thing. And domain of f and f. So that's going to be just the domain of f, because right, the intersection of f in itself, it's just going to be the same thing. So that would be the same thing. And then f divided by g. So now we got to say, all right, g's on bottom, so this can't be equal to 0. So we have to throw that out. So when's that one equal to 0? So that would be so square both sides and then subtract 10. So you're going to throw this out. Well, it's already thrown out because there are domains over here. So that would be the same thing. So nothing extra gets thrown out. Okay, and then the next one, F is on bottom. So when's this one equal to 0? So that's when it's positive 10. So we have to throw out the endpoint. So now our domain's going to be the same, but with a parenthesis. 10 is not included. So 10 to infinity. All right. And then f plus g of x will be let me erase all this stuff. So now I'm going to do f plus g, so I'm just going to add those together, so just put a plus sign in the middle. So we got to do the 2 square roots. X minus 10. Now make sure you hit the right arrow. Plus square root x minus 10. Oh, let's see what I did. I forgot to put, I did minus 10 twice. I was supposed to do plus 10 for that one. Okay. And then minus. So we're just going to change the plus in the middle to be minus. And it doesn't simplify, so we're done. And then times, we're going to change that to, okay, now this one we can actually simplify, right? So square root of x minus 10 times square root of x plus 10. So the way you multiply two radicals is you multiply the numbers inside, and that's a difference of squares, so that'd be x squared minus 100. Okay, and then f times f, so that's going to be, which one was f? The minus 10. So again, that would be the x minus 10 times x minus 10. So you're going to FOIL the numbers inside, the expressions inside. So it'll be x squared minus 10x minus 10x is minus 20x plus 100. So square root of x squared minus 20x plus 100. Oh, and then of course the let me backtrack. This is x minus 10 times x minus 10 is x minus 10 squared, and the square root cancel each other, so you get x minus 10, but you don't know if this number is a positive number or a negative number, so you have to put absolute value on it. Actually, do I need, what's the domain? Domain was 10 to 100, so we know it's going to be positive, so we don't need the absolute value. Okay, so x minus 10. Now watch them. Okay, good. Now f divided by g, so we will, f is the x minus 10, so we're going to put that one on top. I think I saved this. We're just going to take Oh, I don't like the way it did that. Okay, I guess I just gotta divided by square root of, which one's going on top? F is, okay, so it's square root of F is the x minus 10 divided by, and then square root of G is the x plus 10, square root of x plus 10. All right, doesn't simplify, so we're good. And then this one, we just flip it around. So we have square root of x plus 10, and then on bottom we have square root of x minus 10, and again it doesn't simplify, so that's it.